Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing very well. So today I'm here to do a full face of makeup of quite a few random products actually. There's quite a few products here that I haven't actually had a chance to try on or off camera, so I thought today would be the perfect day. It's Friday today, so it's kind of like almost at the weekend. I got up extra early to film a video. And prior to this, I did film another video with a foundation that I did not like. Not that I didn't like it, it's the shade was very wrong for me, so I'm not going to use that today because it just looks very wrong on me. So I'm going to start off with a primer. So I'm going in with my Colourpop Pretty Fresh primer, which I have used a few times on camera before, but I thought, you know what, we're going to give this another go because I want to use this under different foundations. So I am using my hand just because I want to kind of get this distributed a bit quicker than normal. I did use my Colourpop Face Milk, of course. I used my coconut one, which is my project pan, and I finished it. So I mean, you can't really tell because it's all over it, but I'm really happy that I've actually managed to finish my first project pan item. I've been doing project pan since the beginning of this year. I know we're into May, but items sometimes can be very hard to like complete, especially when it comes to certain like liquid products. So yeah, this primer, I thought it's my kind of want to go to at the moment just because I love the Colourpop foundation so much. I want to give this more of a go. So the foundation that I did try before was a sample of the Fenty foundation, the new one, but it's not my skin tone at all. But I got it because I wanted to try it, and that was my mistake. So I'm not going to be doing that from now on. So with foundation, I'm just going to be going in again with my Primark one that I tried previously, but I'm going to try and mix it up a bit with one of the previous foundations because it was really nice, that one. So I'm going to give them both a go together just to see how they work. Because why not? I mean, they're both from Primark. They're pretty much the same shade. So I'm going to just take my sponge and we're just gonna give it a go. These are both matte foundations, so they're both going to be quite nice for kind of coverage and just longevity because, oh god, that's in my hair. I'm not having the best morning. Because I have a work day ahead of me today, and I felt let's just get a nice matte foundation going on. So not that I'm actually going anywhere, but I'll be at home and stressing my butt out, so it'll just be better if I just do it like this. But yeah, I do like the primer with this. It's quite nice, and I smell coffee. I don't know if that is the smell of any of the foundations. I have no idea, but it's not too bad, and it makes me want a coffee now, which is pretty good because I'll be having one when I start work. So this is looking quite nice. I mean, I mixed in, what shade is this one? This is shade... this one does not have, oh, does it have Ivory 02, and this is Vanilla 04. I'm hoping that their shades are quite similar because, I mean, it's Primark in the sense of I hope that the shade is not too different, but Vanilla is essentially quite a standard name for a light shade, which is fine. And then Ivory is definitely because it's number 2. So I'm going to go in with a concealer now. I'm just dropping everything. I'm just going to go in with my Revolution concealer because it's one that I just keep with me all the time. So I'm just going to get that in my usual places because my spots aren't too bad today. Touch wood. You never know. It's early days. So just going to get that in the usual places. And everything's looking all right. It's not looking completely matte, it's looking a little bit dewy, if that makes any sense as well. So it's not looking like everything's just been on my face, because that's what matte powders are supposed to, matte foundations are supposed to do essentially. But I'm going to go on to powder, and I'm going to be using my Primark. Sorry, I thought I'd pause because the alarms were going off. So the Primark loose setting powder, and this is in the shade Porcelain. I did use this again in my Primark video, but this is like the latest setting powder that I have, and I just really wanted to give it another go, to be honest. I'm not going to go too heavy because I have one of my cream products for blush I'm going to try in a moment, but I just thought let's just see as much as I can put on here without it going too messy, because these loose powders are insane. Like, they will get everywhere, they'll be on the table for ages. Okay, this powder is quite nice. It just, I mean, there's nothing I can really say about it. The fact that it was what, £2 is pretty good. I mean, again, I did do my Primark video, which is going to be out before this one, which is, it's definitely out before this one. Like, this one I think is coming out on Saturday, and the Primark video is out on Friday, so obviously if you want to give that a go, it's the previous video. So let's go on to some older products now, just because I don't have a new blush or highlighter. So I'm going with my Melt Cosmetics, of course, and then my Spectrum highlighter. So these two I've not tried in about a week. Basically, I have so many blushes, I have so many highlighters, and then this one is the one that I go to the most because I love it so much. It's definitely one of my favorite products of this year, and every time I go on Beauty Bay just to see if they've got any other shades for me to possibly try, they're all sold out. So I guess that's good that a lot of people have been buying them because they are really good. So I like to pile it on, to be honest, because I like to glow, and because it's Friday, let's just go for it. Let's go for it, because it's been a long week. I've only worked like 2 days at the moment, and today's gonna be the third day because Monday was bank holiday and Tuesday I had an extra day off because I booked it off for some me time. So let's go on to the Oceana highlighter, and this one I do quite like. Again, with all products, I like to use them as many times as possible to give like an actual review on them, because first impressions is obviously the best, but if you want to try these products with different products, definitely just keep on using them, because that's how you know they're good or bad. So that is pretty nice. And then with the eyes, I do have a new eyeshadow palette that I want to try today, because just dropping everything. So I recently did a video about Colourpop and just showed you guys what I had. So today I'm using the Big Poppy palette. I am very excited to try this palette because I've wanted to try it for so long, and then I delayed it by not even using it when I purchased it because I had so many other things to try. But yeah, I've got this one, and it's basically all matte shades. So I'm going to be using this, of course, and then I might go over the top with a Super Shock shadow. Try saying that about 10 times. Or I have this NYX Baked eyeshadow that I got from the beauty outlet. We'll see how it goes. So I'm gonna let's find a brush first. So I'm gonna go in with a nice transition shade, and I'm gonna go in with Cool Love just here. So I'm gonna take that, and it's a nice light shade actually. So if you want kind of just not a nude palette, but a palette that doesn't have, that doesn't have so many colors in it, this palette is great. And I saw on their website this is one of their most sold palettes, but I wanted to try it for so long, so I was actually really happy that I did get it. And even by this first shade I was like, oh, okay. Very nice. So I'm trying not to go too long on these shadows because I want to use a few today. So, but there is so much fallout in these, that's the only problem. Like, you dip your brush in and they're just like they just explode really, but it's still super nice. That's looking nice. Okay, right, and then with the same brush I am going to make a mess. I don't know what's happening with me today. I feel like I'm in a rush, but I don't have to rush that much. I am going to go in next with Dig It. Just here. Can I dig it? Yes, you can. So I'm going to take that on the corners just here, just to darken up the edges a bit. There's so much fallout. It's so annoying. One thing that is very frustrating about Colourpop, sometimes their eyeshadow palettes have so much fallout and then some of them don't have any, which is great because you don't want that much fallout. There's no fallout really on my face, which is fine, because obviously that would ruin everything, but the fact that the palette will get so dirty is really frustrating. So let's just try this a bit more. And it's looking better on this side as always, because I'm not so great on both sides, but just blend. That second shade is very nice, and then I feel like let's go in with Groovin on the inner corner just a tad, because I want to just have a bit of a darker edge, because that second shade did do it but I feel like let's do just a bit more, because is that the right one? Groovin, yeah, Groovin. And okay. And I really like poppies as well, so I thought this palette would be great for me to try. It's just a beautiful kind of aesthetically pleasing, what's the word, palette. And no, it's a flower, isn't it? It's not a palette. Oh man, I need to get more sleep. I'm still having like okay sleeps. I just feel like when I get up much earlier after a kind of long week, my brain is like, no, go to get more sleep. But the weekend I will sleep. All right, that's looking really good. So let's put this palette down for a minute, and I'm just going to quickly swatch this NYX Supernova eyeshadow. The problem is when it comes to Beauty Outlet, as cheap as it is, these products are old, really fucking old. So I don't know why I bought this, but I just really wanted to give it a go. And I can't even open it, so that's handy. What is happening? There we go. So yeah, this is in the shade Supernova, and this is really old because I don't think they do these anymore. Yeah, I can't really see that. Let's build it up a bit more. Will that work? A little bit, but I feel like today is the day for a super shock, because whenever I try them, it's very difficult for me to actually get a big payoff. So I'm going to be using Left Finger today, and this is in the shade Like a Shot. Oh my god, these are so soft. Right, and I'm going to put that in my inner corner, not inner corner, but on the corner of the lid. Okay, sorry, I have a bad habit of not showing the camera what I'm doing. That's fine. I don't know what it is with these shadows. They are super beautiful, but on me they just don't come up that well, and I don't know why. Because whenever I see reviews of people using them, everyone looks freaking amazing when they use them, and then with me it's like nope. So, and they did come up with some more recently, which I'm very intrigued to try, because I don't know if they're limited edition or if they are staple products, but they look very nice as well, like very colourful, which is what I want to try for sure. But so far the ones that I have I'm struggling with, but okay, this has come out quite nicely. I mean, it's a good look, I feel, for me, for once. I might just go back in with this brush just to kind of blend over a bit. Okay. Right, perfect. So not going to do any more on the eyes because I'll just ruin it. So I'm going to go in with a mascara. I'm just going in with the Roller Lash from Benefit because I don't have a new mascara to try. So I am just going to, yeah, just use this really. And then I have 2 lip products. Actually, no. So I have 2 kind of lipsticks that I want to try. And there's a lip gloss that I'm going to try as well. I never try lip glosses, but this is a product that I really need to try on camera. So let's just get that done. Okay, perfect. So like I said, when I went to the outlet, there's a lot of old products there, but this product I've been wanting to try for so long. Again, I don't know if I want to try it, but it's the lip paint. It's a matte lip paint by L'Oreal. These have been out for fucking ages. I don't know why I didn't open it beforehand. I'm such an idiot. But it is a bright red, and I feel like it might be a little bit too much for this look, so I might have to try this another time. Plus, I can't be bothered to open it right now. So the other thing I have is a liquid lipsticks by V Cosmetics. So they gave this to me in just like a couple of little bits when I ordered my Cradle of Filth palette, and it's a really nice kind of nude shade. So I think I'll try this today. I have tried it once off camera, but I haven't tried it again. So let's just give this a go. And yeah, it's really nice. And I was really happy that they just kind of gave me a couple of other things, which is really sweet of them, because I think this might be some of their older products, which is fine. But of course, they're not the type of brand to just give you old shit, really. So this is nice, actually. It works really well with the eyes. Yeah, that's really nice. Good. I think it's the first time I've done a lipstick on camera for a while. So then with the lip gloss, I'm going in with the NYX. This is Milky Gloss, and they kindly sent this to me because I've mentioned this before. A part of this app where they ask you to review products, or they ask you to give your opinions on the brand and everything, and they say, oh, do you want to test out this product? And of course I'm like, of course I do, because it's NYX, so of course I want to try out as much as I can with their products. So they recently sent me this Milky Gloss that they've come out with recently, and this shade is called Milk and Honey. So this will go really well with this. So this is a kind of great combination. It's a very sticky gloss, but let's see how it feels. And you know, if you watch my videos, I'm not a gloss person at all, but let's see how this feels. Oh yeah, this NYX don't sponsor me or anything. Obviously, that's just fucking ridiculous to say it, but obviously they do say if you're going to review it, just to tell, that's just a general thing, you need to tell people that it was gifted or whatever, but it's not paid or anything, so it's just like a test our shit. So I'm like, of course I do. But yeah, that's really nice. We'll see how long it lasts, because glosses don't last very long on me, because as soon as I drink something, it's done. But yeah, this is my finished look. It was a train wreck in the beginning, but I'm glad you didn't see it, because that would have just been very time consuming. But yeah, I actually really like this look today, and especially with this poppy palette. It's very gorgeous, especially for a palette that's all matte. You rarely get a Colourpop palette that's just all matte shades, because they always include a shimmer and everything. But yeah, I think everything has worked really nicely together. I will be keeping this on for the rest of the day. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on my social media. And yeah, I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.